Welcome back. So I promised you biographies of the Little Rock Nine, and I got them from the National Park Service's website, and I'm reading them to prove the point to you that you can't keep black phoenixes down. And please bear with me, I'm going to try to go as fast as possible, but I just wanted to read all their accomplishments, starting with Minnie Jean Brown Trickey. She graduated from New Lincoln High School in 1959. She received a Bachelor's of Social Work degree in the Native Human Services from Laurier University and a Master's of Social Work degree at Carleton University in Ontario, Canada. Brown Trickey has worked in various settings, committed to peacemaking, sex and social justice advocacy, youth leadership, diversity education and training, cross-cultural communication, and environmental issues. She served in the Clinton administration as Deputy Assistant Secretary for Workforce Diversity in the Department of the Interior. Brown Trickey continues to work as a teacher, writer, and motivational speaker. She's the subject of the critically acclaimed documentary Journey to Little Rock, the untold story of Minnie Jean Brown Trickey. Elizabeth Eckford is most well known to us. She's the one with the glasses, wearing the sunglasses and being jeered and mocked by white people as she goes. Elizabeth moved to St. Louis, Missouri, where she obtained a GED. Eckford served in the U.S. Army as a pay clerk, information specialist, and newspaper writer. She holds a Bachelor's of Art in History from Central State University in Wilberforce, Ohio. For her great contributions to social justice, Eckford has received many prestigious awards such as the Congressional Gold Medal, the NAACP Spring Arn Medal, and the Humanitarian Award presented by the National Conference for Communication and Justice. Today, Eckford is still a strong proponent for tolerance in every aspect of life. Ernest Green is the first African American to graduate from Little Rock Central High School, May 1958. He holds a Bachelor's of Science in Social Science and a Master's of Science in Sociology from Michigan State University, as well as an honorary doctorate from Michigan State University, Tougaloo College, and the Central State University. Green served as Assistant Secretary of Labor for Employment and Training during the Carter administration. He was appointed to Chairman of the African Development Foundation by President Bill Clinton and by Secretary of Education Richard W. Riley to serve as Chairman of the Historically Black Colleges and Universities Capital Finance Advisory Board. Green is a recipient of the NAACP Spring Arn Medal, the Boy Scouts of America Distinguished Eagle Scout Award, and the Urban League Frederick Douglass Freedom Medal, the John D. Rockefeller Public Service Award, and the Congressional Gold Medal. Thelma Mothershed Ware, 1940 to 2024, received her diploma from Little Rock Central High School in 1960 after completing correspondence courses and transferable summer school credits. She couldn't stay there for all the hostility, but she did her work anyhow. She earned a bachelor's degree in home economics, education from Southern Illinois University, Carbondale, and received a master's in guidance and counseling, plus an administrative certificate in education from Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, where worked in East St. Louis school system for 28 years, 10 years as a home economics teacher, and 18 years as a counselor for the elementary career education. Before retiring in 1994, she also served as the St. Clair County Jail Juvenile Detention Center in St. Clair County, Illinois, and was an instructor of survival skills for women at the American Red Cross. In addition to the NAACP Spring Arn Medal and the Congressional Gold Medal, Ware has received numerous awards for her professional contributions and community services, including the Outstanding Role Model Award from East St. Louis Chapter of Top Ladies of Distinction, and an award from the Early Childhood Pre-Kindergarten staff from the East St. Louis School District. She collaborated with Richard J. Hanson for a book narrating her experiences from Central High School entitled Education Has No Color, the Story of Thelma Mothershed Ware, one of the Little Rock Nine. Dr. Melba Patilio Beals finished her high school education at Montgomery High School in Santa Rosa, California. Beals earned a bachelor's degree in journalism from San Francisco University, a master's of arts in communication from Columbia University, and a PhD in international multicultural studies from the University of San Francisco. She has worked as an on-camera television reporter for KQED's newsroom, as an NBC TV news reporter, and as a radio news talk show host for KGO ABC Radio, San Francisco. Dr. Beals founded the Department of Communications and Media Studies at the Dominican University of California. She has written 4 books based on her experiences at the Central High School. I won't read the titles. And Dr. Beals is the recipient of the Robert F. Kennedy Book Award, the Spring Iron Medal, the Congressional Gold Medal, and is the communication consultant and motivational speaker. Gloria Ray Karl Mark graduated from Kansas City Central High School in 1960. She earned a bachelor's degree in chemistry and mathematics from the Illinois Institute of Technology. Post-graduation, she joined the ITT Research Institute as an assistant mathematician on the APTIV project, robotics, numerical control, and online technical documentation, and collaborated with Boeing in Seattle, McDonnell Douglas in Santa Monica, and the NASA Automation Center in St. Louis. Karl Mark has served as a teacher, mathematician, systems analyst, and technical writer. She founded and served as the editor-in-chief for Computers in Industry, an international journal of computer science and engineering. Karl Mark also worked in the Netherlands for Philips Telecommunication in Hilversum and Philips Lighting in Eindhoven. Dr. Terrence Roberts graduated from Los Angeles High School in 1959. He earned a bachelor's degree in sociology from California State University and a master's in social welfare from the University of California at Los Angeles. In 1976, Roberts was awarded a PhD in psychology from Southern Illinois University and later became the department chair of psychology program at Antioch University, Los Angeles. He's the author of Lessons from Little Rock, a memoir of the 1957-58 school year at Central, and Simple Not Easy, a reflection on community social responsibility and tolerance. Dr. Roberts is CEO of Terrence J. Roberts and Associates, a management consultant firm devoted to fair and equitable practices. He maintains a private psychology practice, conducts lectures, and presents workshops and seminars on a wide variety of topics. Dr. Roberts is the recipient of the Spring Iron Medal and the Congressional Gold Medal. Jefferson Thompson, 1942 to 2010, returned to graduate from Little Rock Central High School in 1960. He received a Bachelor's of Business Administration degree from Los Angeles State College and served as a staff sergeant in South Vietnam with the 9th Infantry Division, United States Army. Thomas, with his father, operated the family-owned retail sales business, worked as an accounting clerk and supervisor for Mobil Oil Corporation Los Angeles Credit Card Center, and later as an accounting clerk with the Department of Defense. He was the recipient of an honorary doctorate of humane letters from Ohio Dominican University in recognition of his lifelong efforts in human rights and equality. Jefferson Allison Thomas died on September 5, 2010 in Columbus, Ohio. Carlotta Walls Lanier returned to graduate from Little Rock Central High School in 1960. Lanier attended Michigan State University for 2 years before moving with her family to Denver. In 1968, she earned a Bachelor's of Science from Colorado State College, now the University of Northern Colorado. In 1977, she founded Lanier and Company, a real estate brokerage firm. Lanier serves as president of the Little Rock 9 Foundation and is a member of the Denver chapter of the Links Incorporated and the Johnson Legacy Inc. board of directors, in addition to the NAACP Spring Earn Medal and the Congressional Gold Medal awarded to her as a member of the Little Rock Nine, Lanier is the recipient of an honorary doctorate of humane letters from the University of Northern Colorado and is an inductee in the Colorado's Women's Hall of Fame, the Girl Scouts Woman of Distinction, and the National Women's Hall of Fame. She is the author of A Mighty Long Way, My Journey to Justice at Little Rock Central High School. Whew. Isn't that amazing? Now, if those kids could take all that nastiness that they experience for a whole long year, or even a whole long day, what could I take? How could I give up if those kids did not give up? What do you think? Thanks so much for listening.